gentlemen, Marks and Tricks, sit on your ass and listen to this. I'm Urban Heretic 187 at URBANHERETIC 187. And to my left, the J-Man. And this is Unfancy, the podcast. What is this, episode
3?
3?
It's 3.
It's 3.
Right?
I think so. Who knows?
Who counts anymore?
Yeah.
Counting's about to be outdated.
Yeah.
Elon Musk once said,
counting is ridiculous.
yeah, you fill in the rest.
He got booted from his own company.
It's just a temporary thing, I'm sure, right?
Got booted from Tesla. Oh, poor Elon Musk.
I'm sipping wine tonight. Some sweet red.
What happened to Sober October, bro?
Yeah, fuck, dude. It's already the first day and I fell.
I'm going strong one day. I don't know how much more I'll be drinking. I will be drinking again when I challenge Chris to Joseph to a drinking contest.
What's his middle name?
Oh.
Leon.
Christopher Leon to Joseph.
Yeah, dude. Old CLD.
Old CLD.
So you're going to challenge him. You're going to make it official.
Yeah. It's official. Now.
There's heat.
I just feel like I wasn't at the top of my game when we were drinking that first time.
You can feel the heat radiating.
It's pretty. I'm getting pretty warm.
It's like
I think he's scared, man. I think he's scared.
You think so?
Yeah, he's scared. I come from a long line of celebrated drinkers.
You think he has night sweats about this?
Probably night terrors.
Cold chills.
Night terrors. Wakes up screaming about how he's being beat by beating a drinking contest with Urban.
Does he hit the tagline?
As he wakes up, URBANHERETIC 187. Ah!
That's what happened.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man.
Dude, if we could have went into his house one time, we would have dropped a camera off. One of those small little spy cameras.
Oh, yeah.
But we never got into his house. Yes. Yeah, dude, Sober October was supposed to happen, but my life coach told me it was a really bad idea. He said it was, well, I won't use the exact verbiage he used, but basically he said it was fucking lame. But he used a much more southern, homophobic way of saying it.
So that's broke dick gay ass mountain.
Yeah, he was like, you know, he was.
It wasn't me, obviously, because
no, it wasn't you. I'm gonna hire a new life coach.
Yeah, you should probably get a new life coach.
I didn't know
he was
he was
out there throwing around homosexual slurs.
Yeah, dude, he was. Maybe it was just a sobriety thing. It was a trigger for him.
Oh, yeah, he probably should be drunk more.
Yeah, no, maybe he is just drunk very often, and he just doesn't want to see someone else
succeed.
Quit those ways. I was gonna do it. I was just like, you know, why not? These other guys are doing it. Then I just gave up.
I didn't even know it was a thing. I just don't drink on the weekdays.
See, Joe Rogan started it last year. Joe Rogan had Bert Kreischer. You know that comedian guy?
No.
Well, he's this comedian, and and he was on his show. He's on his show a lot. They're buddies. Him, Ari Shaffir, Joe Rogan, Doug Stanhope. All those dudes are fucking butt buddies. You know, they're like best friends. And is that appropriate? I don't know.
I feel like it's fine.
Okay. And they were like, Bert, you got to quit drinking so much. And they're like, how much do you drink, you know, a night at the comedy store? And he was like, man, I just drink like half a gallon of vodka.
Jesus Christ.
And they were like, you're going to die. They were like, this isn't even about slowing down. This is about you are going to die. This is that you are probably closer to, he was like, man, I could run a marathon right now. That's what the guy kept, he was like, they were like, how much did you drink last night? He was like, about half a gallon of vodka, like I just said. And he's like, I could run a marathon right now, though. They didn't call us bluff, which they should have.
I think he should have.
But they did. They got him to do Sober October, and he succeeded it. He did it, and you know, he went back to drinking, but not as much.
Airplane shots.
Yeah,
half a gallon in airplane shots.
Dude, see, but I'm not drinking anywhere near like that. So you know, I don't feel like it's necessary. You know?
I get fucking wild when I drink, man. To be honest.
There's
Everybody knows because they see it on Twitter. I just get wild. I'm like, I'm the greatest in the world. You know what? The greatest man in the world doesn't have to say he's the greatest man in the world. And that is the irony of all the statements that I make on Twitter.
well, I would say that you binge drink, right?
Yeah, I get down. When I'm going, I'm going.
and I just like, I guess I drink just like a steady rate.
You just keep it nice and mellow.
Yeah. Like on the weekend, my getting wild is like 6 beers.
I think I at least do 12.
Yeah, I don't even know the last time I
would do
drank
more
12.
if I could find a way to the store.
Yeah. If I drink whiskey or something, I get out of hand sometimes.
Yeah.
That's easy to do.
The whiskey will turn on you. Fucking quick.
America, dude.
Dude, I fucking paid $230 today for fucking pills. One's an anti-inflammatory. The other one's for a mood stabilizer because I'm batshit crazy and don't want to end up like my mom, birth mother.
Well, I was going to start the show with you looked really inflamed and kind of unstable in the mood, but, you know, I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, I'm very unstable right now.
It's October 1st, and I didn't want to set the whole month just completely off. It's 31 days of horror for me.
Man.
I'm going to watch a bunch of horror movies. But man, the anti-inflammatories, what if you mix them with alcohol? What happens?
I bleed out of my ass. Legit thing. I bleed out of my ass. Learned that Saturday. That's a real thing, man. They fuck you up.
Ugh. Oh, man.
It's bad. It's not fun bleeding out of your ass. I'll just say it.
I've never actually done that, so...
It's quite a sight.
Like, is it a constant pouring effect, or is it just like...
It's like you're shitting blood. That's what it's like. Diarrhea, shit blood. Like, let's just be real about it. We're all fucking adults here, baby.
Could you imagine if, like, a 9-year-old was listening to our show?
Holy shit.
And it was just like, yes, this is my crack.
Do something better with your life, damn it.
Yeah, you could be listening to something and learning C++ programming. Is that still a thing?
Yeah. C++. Do
they still do that?
Yeah.
Is that still used?
Yeah.
That shit was around when I was in 6th grade. Somebody was carrying around a book that said C++ programming. And I'm learning all this stuff. They didn't know any of it. They didn't know a damn bit of it. They're a farmer now.
I used to carry around an HTML book. I learned how to write web pages in Notepad, but then I forgot it all because, you know, I drink a lot and sleep a lot and probably may have done acid one or two times.
I heard recently that a custom now is to actually do acid at a wedding.
Really?
Yeah, it's not even like questionable. You have to, if you're at a wedding, you have to, you know, dose a couple hits of acid.
I don't know if I would want to do that. What would I do? You know, something bad would happen.
That's one of the things that's exempt in Sober October. You're allowed to dose acid at a wedding.
Oh wow! Ha!
Could you imagine just going to random weddings?
Random weddings just so I can get fucked up.
Yeah, like, fuck this month. I'm going to a wedding. Showing up at a church. What does a funeral count?
Who the hell are y'all? Don't worry about it. I know him.
Dude, who does a funeral count? It's their marriage with death.
It's kind of like a wedding.
It's the marriage to death, man.
Yeah, I would say so. I would think so. What do you think?
I think if you say anything with the right words in front and behind it, you can make anything true.
This is true.
Yeah, dude. You might hear some people in the background. There's some lively bunch back there.
All family.
Yeah, most of them.
Most of them.
Yeah.
A few random strangers off the street.
The Hills, once they get to the $60 range, we're gonna
once I get a car,
we're gonna soundproof something. We're gonna soundproof your car.
Yeah, we'll just get a car and soundproof. I'll just get. It already has. Most cars nowadays have soundproofing.
Dude, no, but we could put it'd be better if we put the foam up.
Put the foam in the windows so you can't see when you drive.
Yeah, dude.
You just drive down the road.
Dude, what if I have an old car here? Not the Honda, but another old car. It's probably got a snake in it. I saw a snake the other day.
Was it in the Honda?
No.
Okay, good.
Do you think a snake? How would a snake get in there?
I don't know, man. Snakes getting everywhere.
Every time I get in the trunk of that car, I think there's going to be a snake in there. I'm going to open this trunk, and there's going to be a snake in here.
They can fucking flatten their shit out, man. Get anywhere.
That's what I think's gonna happen.
Yeah. As long as it ain't a rattler, I wouldn't be worried about it. Well, if it's a cottonmouth, I'd probably be worried.
How many rattlers are really around here? Have you ever seen one around you?
Not around my woods. No, they're usually off. I haven't seen them really anywhere around here. Not much.
What's up with the armadillo population now? It's skyrocketed.
I remember when they were only in Alabama, and then they've like slowly just moved up. And, like, I guess they're just an invasive species.
I was walking through town the other day.
Don't touch them, motherfuckers.
No, dude. I was walking through town the other day, and there was a Christian soothsayer on the side of the road. And they said that, they literally said that the world was ending because the vermin are coming back. And they were talking about armadillos. This is factual shit that I heard.
I would think the world was ending for way many... like different reasons than that, man. not because armadillos are coming back. What do you mean coming back? They weren't here to begin with.
Well, I guess they were talking about, originally, I guess what in the Bible they had. What was the vermin? The rats and the locusts, right?
Yeah.
I guess the armadillo is the 2018 super version of the rat, and I guess I don't know what the bug is yet.
Armadillos are cute though. Just don't touch them.
Dude, every time I see an armadillo, they are ran over and they're
in half, cut in half, every time.
It's always directly in half. I don't understand.
Every fucking time they're dead on the road, they're cut in half. And where is the other part of their body?
Why do they keep doing this?
You think they would learn to stay off the road?
I've only seen one alive, but I've seen like 200 or 300 probably dead now.
Yeah, dude, they're everywhere. Especially south of fucking Murfreesboro. Like going towards
fuck Murfreesboro.
I hate Murfreesboro, dude.
Dude,
I had to be there today. Oh, fuck.
It's got like 180,000 people living there now.
Too many fucking college people.
Dude, there's a whole lot of...
And then I saw somebody with a fucking... in a BMW, and their license plate said... I think it was supposed to say college, but it said collage. Like it was spelled wrong.
Maybe they work at maybe they own like a scrapbooking store.
Who knows? Not my... I don't care. But I think they're retarded.
Dude, some fucked up shit goes on at those scrapbooking stores. Remember that one guy?
Jerking off in front of it?
Yeah, dude, he got caught jerking off in front of it.
Oh.
Nolensville, Tennessee.
Yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't just go to a Porta-John or something and do that.
I guess he was watching the people go by or something. But, like, I don't understand.
Didn't he have a cell phone? Like, he could have just looked up porn and gone to a bathroom somewhere. I don't...
What if he was doing it at the bathroom at work?
Oh, man. The one we used?
Every one of them.
Oh.
Maybe that was his thing. Maybe he liked to go to different places and...
just jerk off?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a fucking asshole.
Just some type of, fetish.
He probably needs to get some help. Get some counseling. Figure that shit out. Join a bondage sex club or something. I don't know.
There's probably fees with that, right?
Probably some kind of hazing that happens.
You think so?
Yeah. Probably several anal insertions.
See, that's a lot to sign up for. Let's segue into a tangible topic. Have we talked about the PlayStation Classic?
I don't think so.
What are your thoughts on this?
Garbage.
You think it's garbage?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one.
I just think it's garbage because I have
I
have a Vita and a PS TV that I have all the PlayStation games I want to play.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for free, and I don't have to pay whatever it is.
It's $100.
Yeah. See, that's way too high.
That's what they charge for all those things, though, isn't it? Like the Nintendos and
the
stuff.
Nintendo was like the Super NES was like $80.
Wow, that's a way better deal.
And I don't know. Like, they're talking about doing the N64 as well, and
I would get one of those too, probably.
I might get the N64, but then that's only because, like, emulation is shit. Like, I can't play that on my PS TV or my Vita.
I couldn't imagine that. Like, I don't know how many games they would pick, but if they picked 20 games for the 64,
oh,
I'm the noob.
Noob.
I am the noob, bro. I couldn't imagine picking the 20 for the 64 though, for real. I couldn't.
You know it's going to be Super Mario 64. And what's funny to me is somebody brought this up. I think it was Spawn Wave Media on Twitter and on his YouTube channel. I think he said that maybe the reason they're not releasing a virtual console for Switch is because they're trying to sell all these classic consoles.
Yeah.
Nintendo is. So they're just like holding off.
They're maximizing their dollar, bro.
Yeah. And fucking off the consumer.
That's what everybody's about.
Yeah, pretty much.
But dude, the 20 games on the 64, you'd have to have Mario Kart. Those are two, of course. I think you have to have Banjo-Kazooie.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah. Of course, Zelda. Both of those. Link. Oh, no, wait, that's Super
Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Yeah. It'd have both of those.
I don't like Majora's Mask, though, but, it'd probably be on there.
Oh, yeah. And then probably Star Fox.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else they would put on there. Like Perfect Dark, GoldenEye.
I don't... Oh, man. Perfect Dark and GoldenEye would be fine, but, like, going back and trying to play those games at the frame rate they're supposed to be at, oh, Jesus. It's so bad. It hurts your eyes. It's, like, so slow.
Dude, what racing game would they have on there?
San Francisco Rush.
Dude, that was one of my favorites. That and Rush America, dude, I was all over it. Rush America had that fucking stunt track. Yeah. I would lose hours in that stunt track just doing stupid shit with my car.
I feel like there would be like a Rush game like that.
Yeah, I remember those, and then I remember the Cruising USA and Cruising World, and I think they did another one that was real big.
I hope they couldn't do Blitz because you'd have to do NFL licensing.
Yeah. They had that NFL quarterback club too.
Yeah.
1080 snowboarding.
Yeah, 1080 snowboarding.
That game was good.
See, if they do the PSX Classic, like, they need to have cool borders. Like,
yeah, dude, I forgot about that game.
I love that game. Tony Hawk style snowboarding. That's what that is, and that's why I loved it so much.
They'll probably have Tony Hawk on that PlayStation Classic.
Yeah. Probably have all the music removed because of the licensing.
They're gonna have Metal Gear. They've only announced 5 games.
Metal Gear.
They announced Final Fantasy VII, Ridge Racer, Tekken 3.
Oh man, it's Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. Wild Arms 2, and then another game I don't even remember.
I prefer to have 9.
But
because nobody likes 8 except for me, and I think 9 was a better one. I just like 9, but it was like it was like 4 discs. It was like a lot. It was like
dude, that Metal Gear Solid, of course, like I said, is going to be on there. Parappa the Rapper, I think it'll be on there.
Yeah.
Bandicoot game, Spyro game.
They'll probably have I wonder if they'll have the classic Spyros and probably be one of each.
Yeah.
Watch it end up being the fucking Crash Team Racing.
Dude, another game on the 64. That fucking Star Wars game. Those Star Wars games they had. Rogue Squadron, and then they had the Pod Racer one.
Yeah.
That Pod Racer was pretty good.
That Pod Racer was better on Dreamcast.
I believe that. But I never played it.
I had that on Dreamcast. So.
Hey, I enjoyed the hell out of Shenmue, man.
Yeah.
And
I can't wait. Hopefully they bring that to Switch. I don't see why they wouldn't. The only thing they'll do is like turn off the anti-aliasing on it and probably dial back some visuals, but it looks pretty good. I bought Bayonetta. It's Dreamcast graphics, dude. It's got to run. It can easily run. But I bought Bayonetta 1 and 2 on Switch, and it fucking looks amazing.
What is that?
It's like Devil May Cry, except it's a chick, and her hair is her weapon. But in the Switch version, you can wear the costumes of like Peach, and it's very very sexual. I think there's partial nudity, like her hair, like when she attacks, her hair comes off, and like it starts spinning around and like hitting things.
That's wild. I've never really seen that, but that's wild. I like Devil May Cry a lot.
She was actually designed by a woman, so
yeah.
everybody was like, "Oh, we're fanboy, la 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 la," you know, sexist, and it was signed by a woman. It's like that looks just like Bayonetta, and I'm just like, "Shut up, bitch."
Yeah. We got what about Call of Duty? Was it 4 this month? You excited about that? Black Ops 4? You into that? Is that coming out? That's coming out, right?
Well, my buddy Dustin is. He's the what is the blackout mode or whatever, where it's like Fortnite and PUBG.
Yeah.
I'm more excited about Modern Warfare 2 coming to Switch.
Yeah.
Because that's one of my favorite Call of Duties.
We got Red Dead Redemption 2. That's
with
coming
like
out.
100 and something gig fucking file size.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. Why is that game so big?
I don't know, man. I'm going to have to make some room for it if I don't already have it. I think I might. I don't know.
GTA 5 isn't that big. This must be way bigger than GTA 5. GTA 5 is like 80 gigs.
Dude, I imagine it's going to be really big. It's going to be good, I think.
I'll watch somebody else play it. Because I don't know. I think I'm done buying like games for my PS4. And,
You out?
And if they don't release the Shenmue on Switch, I'll probably buy it on PlayStation 4. That'll probably be one of the last purchases. Because there's not really anything else I want on PlayStation. Because I can just buy it on computer.
When do you think the next gen will come out? What year do you think?
Probably 2019.
Think so?
I think
that's soon?
Microsoft might announce something for next year, though.
Yeah.
Well, which is 2019, but...
Yeah, they're ready to go.
But I think Sony maybe late 2019 holiday season.
I'm waiting because I think that the next Elder Scrolls is going to be a release title.
I almost bought Elder Scrolls Online for PC.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Dude,
Skyrim doesn't even run good on my PC, so I'm not doing that.
If you have some bros or chick bros to play with, then you'd be good.
I don't ever have time to play anymore.
But, like, I didn't have a dedicated squad to play with when I tried to play.
Well, we played it, and then, like, it was confusing as hell at first.
Yeah, but we always needed, like, 4 people. I never had, like, 4 people regularly.
Yeah.
There's so many things that you needed, like, 4 people for. And we'd be standing there waiting for people.
There's, like, no matchmaking whatsoever.
We'd be standing there waiting for people. I'd get so fucking bored just, like, waiting. And, like, I'd be waiting on, like some other dude that I knew, and he'd be like, "Oh, I gotta go do this first." I'm like, "Fuck you, let's do this." I just started playing. I'm trying to get some points and shit. It's like I can't do anything in this game. And you know, when I'm playing the single player, I'm so used to just building my skills and fucking working my ass off fast as fuck to make my character good. Because that's what I've always done. Because I've been playing these since Morrowind.
Yeah.
Obsessively since Morrowind. I blew up an Xbox OG with that motherfucker.
Yay!
Burned that cord out. They sent. I literally did, like a week after they sent the replacement cord in the mail. They were like, "You bought an Xbox. Here's a cord. We've had defective cords." And I was like, "Mine literally burned out last week while I was playing Morrowind. I was going to Balmora and see Yanine,
And then it just died.
stealing that dude's gold out of the tree stump. Fuck that dude. Fargoth, I think it was his name. Fuck that little elf. He's the reason I don't like elves."
I had Morrowind on PC.
Yeah. I played it on PC some. That's one of the only games I ever played on PC. And I enjoyed it, but I couldn't get... I was so used to the console because that's what I played it on. I couldn't get like into the PC controller. Yeah.
Keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
What
else?
I'll segue into some boxing, man.
There you go.
Let's talk about. I saw a few different boxing cards since the last show. Anthony Joshua fought Alexander Povotkin, and he got him. He stopped him in the 7th round. It was a good showing. Anthony Joshua I think he was a gold medal at the Olympics. He's young, he's cut out of fucking stone. All the chicks, like, if you go to like one of his Instagram posts, all the chicks are like, "Oh, I want to fuck you," and stuff like that. You know, like, because he's just enormous.
He's just an enormous piece of meat.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous, you know. But he's very attractive looking dude. So he would be good for the business, but he won't ever fight out of his country. And there's been a lot of talk about him being scared to fight the top guys. There's there's Deontay Wilder, who they want this fight to happen since I've really started following boxing, this is something that's been talked about. These two guys fighting, and they keep getting close, and it falls through. It's like Mayweather and Pacquiao, but like even on like a bigger difference, I guess, because Pacquiao was still making money. Deontay Wilder's making nothing compared to Anthony Joshua. That dude's in Wembley Stadium selling out the whole fucking arena. You know, and Wembley's big. That's where British Bulldog and Bret Hart went at it in 1992. That arena in Britain, it was like outdoor. Do you remember that?
I remember a lot of tennis at Wembley.
Yeah.
And that taking up USA Network for like a week.
Yeah.
And ruining all of daytime television.
And then nighttime and everything.
Yeah. I fucking hate tennis. But I love playing it on Super Mario Tennis. That's what they'll have. They'll have a Mario Tennis on there somewhere.
Dude. Virtua Tennis?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Virtua Tennis was the shit.
Dude, there's always room for video game talk. But these fuckers won't fight. And they all say Anthony Joshua backs out. Well, Tyson Fury just came back, and he was this guy that did a bunch of coke and a bunch of booze and gave up all the belts.
God,
and
I wish I could do a bunch of coke.
Yeah. And now him and Wilder are going to fight December 1st, I think, on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And they're going to fight for the big green belt, the WBC belt. And the winner's probably going to fight Joshua if they can get it done. But, man, I'm just saying, like, Joshua looked pretty good against this Provoking guy, but he got rocked. And Anthony, he can't fight like that against these other two guys. Tyson Fury looks like the fucking bad guy from Sonic. Was the guy that looks like the egg?
No.
Is that right?
Robotnik?
Yeah. He looks like that kind of. He has enormously long legs. He's like 6'8", and all these guys are like 6'6" to 6'8". But he can't fight. Deontay Wilder's got power. He'll not. He has 40. He's 40-0 with 39 knockouts.
Jesus Christ!
That's not something you can play around with.
Preferred method of destruction: knockout.
You can't play around with a guy like that. And this guy, and he got rocked by this Provoking. And Provoking's like a kind of pudgy Russian guy. He's had good fights. He's a great fighter. Not dissing him or nothing like that. But he's not one of these three top elite guys.
Yeah.
And this guy is fighting in his own terms in the biggest crowds against lesser opponents. If he gets exposed like this, it's gonna be terrible for him, dude. Dude, all those boxing marks on there. You know, he'll still have the girls being like, "Oh, I want to." Supposedly, he banged this one boxer's wife.
Oh,
it was his whole thing. Amir Khan like came out on his own Instagram and he was like, "My wife has been sleeping with Anthony Joshua," and and then he just like deleted it. And then his wife was like commenting on Anthony Joshua's post. It was ridiculous. It was this whole debacle. It's hilarious.
He's damn debauchery, people.
Dude, there's debauchery everywhere.
Yeah, I may have been in some myself.
Dude,
at some
Khabib.
point in time.
Talking about UFC now. Khabib, there's debauchery right there. He's out there picking on the homeless, making them do push-ups and throwing money at him and taking the money and then squaring up to him. Then his manager has been exposed as an FBI informant. for a terrorist organization.
Wait, I'm confused. That mean he's a good guy or he's a bad guy or no?
He's a good bad guy, I guess.
A good bad guy.
Yeah, I guess I think he got caught and they made him be an informant or something. He's been exposed as this.
Oh, okay. So he's a rat.
Yeah.
Okay, bad guy.
Yeah,
bad
and
guy.
he's like $50K behind on child support. This is all stuff that.
Oh, wow.
That apparently Conor McGregor just started saying because he got this reporter's info, and then the reporter started releasing all these pictures of that dude and like his police reports and all this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Because Conor and Khabib are fighting this weekend. And what potentially could be the biggest UFC fight ever. I don't know if it's going to sell more than, the Brock Lesnar fights or Conor's other fights, but we'll see. It's definitely worth... It's Conor dropped his whiskey. He fought Floyd. He's got a lot of hype going on right now. He just dropped a clothing line with the fuck you suits. I don't remember if you remember his suit where it was the pinstripe was fuck you.
Yeah.
He just dropped that clothing line.
How much are those? Okay, I feel like I need to wear one of those to work one day.
I don't know exactly how much the suit is, but some of those fucking just T-shirts are $65.
Jesus Christ!
And they're just like a fucking like shirt with his picture on it or something.
Ridiculous.
And I bet they're selling like crazy. I bet.
Probably.
The whiskey was selling so fast they limited it to 2 bottles per customer. It's ridiculous. Because it's just like...
Who can drink 2 bottles at one time?
It's just cheap. It's like it's only like $25 to $30. It's basically like a Jameson level. You know, it's not. It's not
nothing special. No single malt.
Yeah, and they're like, nope, 2 bottles of mustard. Everybody's buying it. Dude, he's making a killing. These motherfuckers. And we should come out with our own whiskey, man. All he did was buy some old Bushmill stock. He bought one really good one, and then one like just regular one, and then like mixed them. Yeah, it's a blend.
I was wondering, like, because it takes time to make whiskey. So,
yeah,
like, how did he just, like, come out with whiskey?
He bought an old stock and mixed a good one and a shitty one, basically, and a regular one.
Crazy. Why aren't we doing so? That sounds easy to do.
It is, dude. What's wrong with us?
I don't know. I'm busy all the time. I work a lot. I feel kind of sick.
How's the job going, though? You know, last time we were talking about you got your new job.
No, it's going. I'm just fucking in pain all the time because of my feet.
What's up with the feet? Have they not got you any comfortable shoes?
No, I got comfortable shoes. I got fucking Achilles tendonitis. Fucking shit hurts to stand. It's unbearable to walk sometimes. Like at the end of the day, I don't want to walk. I just sit and lay down. That's why I just go to bed after work.
You think if you took a razor blade and like slit your ankles,
probably feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Just cut the tendon. That's what I wanted to do. Cut my legs off and get robot feet. But the doctor didn't say anything about it, so I just figured I'd wait till I get insurance. Figured it'd be covered.
Would you want robot feet? Would you want them to be just like the feet, like just like feet, or would you want them to be like...
No, I want to be able to like cut people with them and like cut cans and crush cans and maybe hold somebody by their throat and like lift them up with one foot.
Would you want there to be like wheels or... Two or
retractable wheels? Yeah, I want to be like Heelys.
What about paddles
for swimming? Yeah, dude.
This is sounding fucking pretty sweet deal.
Robot utilitarian, fucking feet,
dude. I think that your best bet is to hurry up and get this insurance, get these robot feet, and then you know. Pay a couple people a visit that owe us a few things. Mm-hmm. Because, dude,
pay me, then kick him in the face with a fucking steel foot.
Dude, all you gotta do is put the foot in first when you open the door.
Because it can't hurt me with it shut.
Just stick the foot in, and they'll it's wrap right there. It's done. They're gonna be like, well, this motherfucker's about to kill me, or I'm about to fuck with him. It's one of the two.
Fucking knife points out of a toe. Just dink.
Dude, this sounds like a winner. Let's talk a little more about the horror movies, man. You gonna watch any? I'm gonna watch the new Halloween when it comes out.
I haven't. I'll probably watch one tonight as I go to bed, but I probably won't be paying attention. I might do Sleepaway Camp tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Dracula tonight, 1931. Bela Lugosi. I'm gonna watch the first 10 days are literally all from the 30s and 20s. I watched Terrifier the other night. Terrifier, this clown. Mm-hmm. It was pretty good, dude. It had this part where he literally had this chick hanging upside down and sawed her in half from groin
to head.
Yeah, and he's a clown. He's in full clown makeup. He's in black.
Was it hilarious?
Yeah, because he was making all these clown faces and like.
That's a sign of a good clown.
Yeah, while he was doing it, he was so happy. And like there were so many parts of the movies where he would just be like, "But I'm done," like he'd be like doing like his clown hands.
Dude, I gotta watch this.
But he didn't like talk any, but he would make like his clown hands, and he'd pull out like a horn, or he'd be riding a tricycle. Yeah. And he would just, it was fucking great. And there was several other pretty good gore scenes, and it left it open for a sequel, of course. Mm-hmm. And it's gotten a lot of good play. I actually tweeted about this, and fellow Follow the Boozer crew member, Robo, was like, man, I love this movie. So he was a big fan as well. And I think he'll probably do a sequel.
I'll have to look into it.
Yeah. I'm about to watch this other one called The Ritual. Mm-hmm. Have you seen it on Netflix? I heard it was pretty good too.
The Ritual.
It's about some like.
I was thinking about The Right with Anthony Hopkins. I guess that's his name. Yeah. The guy that played
Hannibal.
Yeah. That's who I was thinking about.
I'm gonna watch that. It's a newer movie too, and it apparently is about some like Nordic curse or some shit, and these guys are in like the woods or something, and fucking like, you know, the Netherlands.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna check it out.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, man. I'm on the. I got the Shutter thing, and pretty good deal. But
what's the annual cost? You said you got annual
$44 or
for the whole year.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's only like
giving it away.
It's only like $3.99 when you pay for a whole year, a month. $3.99.
Oh, okay. I thought it was $9.99 for some reason.
No, it's $3.99 if you pay annually, or $4.99 a month.
Wow, that's a good fucking deal.
Yeah, and you get the Joe Bob shit coming. You know, they're still doing that. He's coming back again, but fucking Hell House LLC. Like, okay, I know not everybody's a found footage type guy like me. I love those movies. I love Paranormal Activity. I love just because of how cheesy they are. Like Blair Witch, love it. Even the new Blair Witch, still love it. At least they show you the witch this time.
Did they show you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Blair Witch 2, don't love it. I used to like it. Now I realize that it's not that great, but I digress. Anyway, Hell House LLC, the second one, really good. I really enjoyed it. I watched it last night on top of Creep Show 2. But
Creep Show, that's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Creep Show 2.
Creep Show 2, I really enjoyed it. The horror anthology type thing. The different stories, you know, it keeps it interesting. Yeah, you don't get stuck in one long story if it sucks. So.
Oh man, dude, the worst thing if you're watching a shitty horror movie, like I've watched a few shitty ones on my phone or like an iPad or something. I repeated just clicking. What's the timestamp looking like?
Yeah.
What's the timestamp?
Is this almost over?
It's like, oh man, I just looked at this 3 minutes ago, and hey, I'm 3 minutes further now, so that's great.
Yeah.
Dude, it gets fucking crazy. I guess maybe I'll close tonight with the wrestling talk. We don't ever talk much about wrestling, so let's do a little bit of wrestling talk, man. You watched anything out? You probably have not.
I haven't watched much of anything other than Lucha Underground, but we don't do that for free.
Yeah, Lucha Underground. You know, I watched that for the reviews. New Japan. I watched the Friday show, and I catch some of the really big live events. Last night they had another U.S. show in Long Beach. Mm-hmm. They had Cody Rhodes and Juice Robinson going at it. They had the Gorillas of Destiny versus the Young Bucks, where I think they captured. No, spoiler warning: the tag team titles from the Young Bucks, because the Young Bucks went up to heavyweights. They're heavyweights now, and the tag division.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. I don't. You know, they're buff now. That's what they say.
They have to be looking fat or chubby or something if they're heavyweights. Because they're like small dudes, right?
Yeah,
like,
their frames are very small. You know, they're not actually heavyweights in 80s standards at all.
Obviously gimmick heavyweight. Yeah.
They're gimmicked up. But, you know, they moved up to the heavyweight tag division instead of being in the juniors.
Yeah.
But, you know, they've been feud. There's this whole Bullet Club versus Bullet Club feud. And they're talking about the OG Bullet Club. The ones with Tama Tonga, which he's actually, it's
Baller.
It's just Tama Tonga and Bad Luck Fale are the only actual OGs. They got his brother in there.
They need Baller.
Yeah, they need him to come back. They're talking about them, you know, getting new members. They've even talked about them getting a woman to join, which that would be pretty big, 'cause, you know, New Japan. But
the Bullet Babe.
Yeah, they had her, you know, but they don't even. The only match I think they've ever had with women in it is that match with her and Maria. Those are like the only two women that have ever, I think, really wrestled in the New Japan ring,
dude,
which is fucking crazy. They're not even.
The last Bullet Club match I ever saw was the one with the bondage sex bunny.
Dude, she's still around.
Oh wow,
more bondage than ever.
Oh wow, intense.
Yeah,
must check out.
Yeah, a lot of people were actually complaining about the show. I saw a lot more complaints than usual because I guess they're rehashing a lot of the matches when they're coming to the U.S. and they're coming like every 2 or 3 months. You know, the first 2 times when I went.
So people were just complaining because they've already seen it.
Yeah, and they keep going with the same angles. Like one person was like, Cody Rhodes has had like 5 title shots, and they don't ever push Naito from the Los Ingobernables.
Los Ingobernables. I can't even say it now.
They don't even push him really, like they have been. And people have been calling it like ROH Light or like ROH Japan or something, you know. And I see the complaints. I understand it. You know, I've lost interest in it compared to the way it used to be because, you know, they're not. It seems like they are trying to mesh way more American style into the Japanese style, which doesn't really work for them. It doesn't work for me for them because I watched them because it was different. Yeah. And now they're trying to, you know,
make it like everything else.
Yeah. And ROH though is doing a few good things. You have Jeff Cobb is there now.
Oh yeah.
And he has won the television title. And Jeff Cobb is a dude that I still don't understand why he's not in the WWE. I feel like he's one of the top talents, and I feel like I guess it's coming. You know, his I don't know if they got married. I think they got married. His wife, Desi Dorada, she was at Lucha several times. She didn't actually wrestle there, but she hung out with us and stuff. She actually hung out with my wife a lot. They were like goofing off and hanging out with Ophi a lot.
Well, I'd hate to say anything derogatory, I guess.
Yeah, but they, you know,
I think this mood stabilizer is kicking my ass. I just seem really like not on edge. Like I really just want to like be like the reason he's not in WWE is because he's probably a moron. Like, well, intelligence wise, like he just has flubbed some contracts somehow. Like,
but like, there's so many other people that seem like morons that have been there. You know,
Brian Cage is a moron.
He was there and he got fired, but
exactly. I'm point Urban.
Dude, that guy.
You know, no offense, but you know, I mean, intelligence.
That guy was complaining about something on that guy. And social media is one of the most toxic account. Like,
yeah, he should not be anywhere.
It's like he gets on there and complains about shit, and it's like, dude, who gives a fuck? Like if I got on here and like cared, I mean, who gives a fuck? If we were like super famous and in the public eye like crazy, and somebody was like, oh, you guys suck. It's like, so
what?
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't care. I mean, yeah, we could probably be better, but fuck it, I don't give a fuck. It's a free show, baby.
Hey, man.
How are you going to complain?
At least we're somewhat informed about the topics we're talking about. I mean,
I feel like I could be better. Like, you know a lot of shit. I don't know shit about shit. I know shit about certain things. Like,
I just read the Cliff Notes.
I mean, that's just what me and Byron were talking about the other day. Like, you got a fucking memory. Like, it's insane how good your memory is. And I'm just like, I don't know how you even recall half the shit you do about wrestling because I don't remember half the shit I saw at Lucha Underground when I was there. So,
dude, I got some spoilers for season 4 even though I wasn't there.
Uh oh.
Let's put that behind the paywall.
Yeah, that's
LU spoiler, or let's put UL so it confuses the higher ups. UL spoilers.
UL.
$20 paywall.
So it's Underground Luchador spoilers.
Yeah. So Byron's address, I think, was under the $15 paywall, but the Lucha Underground spoilers, which you can find on the web easily by typing in Lucha Underground spoilers, that's behind the $20 paywall.
Yeah. So stuff you can get for free behind the $20 paywall.
you know how much? That's just showing you how much we're itching to give away Byron's address. Dude,
I don't even know his address, so you're one up on me, baby.
I don't even know if I know it. I can find somebody's address, though, and claim it's his. WWE, man. I haven't been watching any of that. I turn on there every once in a while and let's catch a brief smidget. Brie Bella murdered a girl last week.
I saw that.
Liv Morgan, blonde girl. She fucking kicked her in the face. Out. Yeah. And, I mean, you go through there and you look at the comments, and it's just fucking gross. Like, they're killing her, dude. It's brutal. They're roasting the fuck out of Brie Bella, which like they, you know, the Brie mode shirt, they changed it to botch mode.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, dude. And there's so many other good fucking rips and fucking.
Well, it takes two to tango. Number one.
Yeah.
And maybe she had a receipt coming, so
that's true too. You know, you never know about backstage drama.
Something you're not privy to.
Daniel Bryan got on there today and he was complaining about this. He was like, everybody, it's been so bad for my wife since last week on social media. There's been so many insults and comments made. He's like, you know how many times I've hurt somebody in the ring? And he named like 3 times. He literally named the specific times.
Didn't Bree's whole career just nothing but botch?
Yeah, exactly. And this motherfucker, he named 3 specific times, and he was like, but there's been countless others. And I'm like, how come you can name these 3 specific times you fucked up and say you can say there's countless others, but these 3 times are from like some of them for like 5 or 10 years ago. So I'm like, I don't think there's countless others. I think you probably fucked up like 3 times, and you're trying to use this to save grace right now. And but yeah, dude, she tried to jump out the ring like a month or 2 ago, and she just like hung on the ropes. It was like a fucking a fat kid trying to jump into a above ground pool and getting hung, and like just swinging on the side and then falling in. That's what it literally looked like.
That poor girl.
She was like, ugh, and she got stuck. She got hung on the ropes. She's like,
hey man, them ropes suck. You know this.
Just think about how thin she is, though. She's literally 120 pounds. Like,
I got stuck the other way when I tried to jump into the ring. I fucking the side of the ring hit me in the nuts,
dude. Those ropes. When you're first hitting those ropes, they tore me up. I was bruised for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
you
definitely gotta toughen up.
Yeah, you build up those back calluses. I mean, where you hit those ropes is such an odd spot. If you're like any height, but like my height, I was hitting it and my arm was right above the rope.
I would have. I was too short. Yeah. I had to actually throw my arm over.
Yeah.
Every time to keep from fucking falling out.
Mine was like
I was afraid to fall
a couple inches over.
But you get used to it.
So yeah, so it was hitting right there in like that back fat, and I don't have those wings like Brian Cage, man. So I don't know if that probably would be even worse to have those things, because those muscles would get fucking hurt.
Yeah,
dude. There's nothing but time to make that where that's not painful as fuck. And I guess you get more used to the bumps, but those bumps always are gonna hurt. I think how are they not? I mean, you're still falling every time.
I don't know. I can't even run anymore. So,
dude, you used to ref matches.
I refed one match and I botched it.
I
forgot the finish. I forgot who was who in the match. To be fair, I was drinking.
How similar did they look?
One of them was tall. One of them wasn't tall.
Just imagine if one was like a short black
and what's
person,
funny is when I fucked it up, they both started attacking me. I was just like,
Did they start chopping you, bro?
No, they were just like, who the fuck's winning, ref? What the hell happened? And I was like, I went into business for myself. Sorry.
Counting to 3 is hard sometimes, man.
Dude, hitting that fucking ring is hard.
Yeah, dude.
1, 2, 3. People that do that, fucking, I don't know how you have feeling in your hand, because that shit hurts.
Dude, Doug Markham.
Doug Markham.
That guy was a legend.
He still is.
Well, dude, let's get the shout-outs in.
All right, we got Duke. First time.
Dude, I haven't talked to Duke.
I know he's around. He's doing stuff. I think he says he's working a lot.
Making that money for that family.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
You got Just Melissa K.
A legend. From the famous Way Too Real podcast.
Yeah. I did find it a little offensive that nobody mentioned us on podcast day. Just to be honest. I don't really care, but I just...
I didn't even know podcast day happened.
There's so many fucking days that are apparently...
When did that happen?
Like yesterday or something? I don't know. Fuck, who knows? Who fucking knows? I don't care. I just thought it was funny that we weren't mentioned, which is okay.
Wow. But I didn't know. We've been mentioned on other podcasts.
Byron Turk. That's true. We're usually mentioned.
Byron Fever.
Byron.
Your oldest and dearest friend.
Yeah. No.
He took you out to eat, didn't he?
He didn't take me out to... He picked me up and I paid for my meal.
Did you pay for his meal?
No.
Did he pay for your meal?
No.
Did he buy anything for you?
Bread?
The bread's free.
Yeah, well...
What did Byron eat?
He had a filet.
Nice.
I had the prime rib. Medium.
How did Byron have his cooked? Well done.
Rare.
Well done.
It was rare.
Wow.
It was bleeding. I was pretty surprised.
He's a savage, man.
Savage man. Byron the Savage.
Who else we got?
I'm sure we're forgetting
Anal Beads,
Steve.
Gimmick Bead,
Yeah.
legendary SoundCloud, Metal for Days. I'm sure he's got a couple podcasts he's on. If
Probably.
he doesn't, he should be.
I feel like people want to know who he has been inside of.
I wonder what his voice sounds like.
What? We got to find this out.
I mean, you never know, man. Is he the one singing on that music? I don't think he was.
Mm-hmm. Got Coop.
I've heard Coop talk. His voice is okay. I bet Anal Bead Steve's voice is better than Coop's voice. I bet he's got like a... No, I don't want to say because I don't want to be wrong.
Deep, rich voice.
I was hoping he had like a gravelly smoker's voice.
But
but with like a tough bass in it.
I can't give you bass. All I've got's mids. I guess I could drop it down low.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, dude, Coop. Shout out to Coop, man. I don't know what Coop's going on right now. What's going on with that guy? Saw him post some videos, and I was in there talking and asking him about how many roads Canada has. And I may have been a little off kilter with asking that. So, you know, said some comedian was trying to attack him.
Was he talking about you? Wait, if some comedians try to attack him, I'm come up to Canada and whip some ass.
Dude, I wish I was a comedian.
I'll do it just so I get off my feet.
He told us we need to do a stand-up set, bro.
What are we gonna fucking do?
I don't know. We just do jokes, man. Like Sober October, day one. I was like, "Hey, man, is weed legal? Is weed on this?" Like, no. Oh, well, I failed anyway.
Byron Turk's taking a stand-up class.
Yeah, but he's the kind of guy that needs a stand-up class.
I feel like we got it in spades.
Yeah.
But I'm never gonna stand up in front of
You
somebody.
can't teach
unless
funny.
you give me a
You
bunch
can't
of,
teach funny. They're just stealing his money, bro.
That's
you
might be right.
You can't teach funny. They saw him come in. They're like, it was like he looked like a pigeon with a notebook.
Here's the mark right here. Just,
He had a pigeon with a
God.
notebook.
No, I wish him all the best. I hope he learned something.
Edit that out.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm not editing that out.
Follow at Lastfield Hills, at Booze and Fights, at You Been Heretic.
You been?
Yeah.
You Bond Osama Heretic?
You been Heretic?
Yeah.
Osama Bin Heretic. I'm changing my handle tonight. Dude, that's great. It's done.
Oh, over.